You know what, Harry? I'm in Australia holding a very special book. My name's even on the front of this. And I got to tell you, Kim, I've known you for a lot of years. You're on the Fear Free Advisory panel, so you're one of two people from Australia that are helping us, bring fear-free veterinary visits to dogs and cats. But tell me about how you started this book.
The book started as an education tool for my clients. So it's a collection of newsletters that I basically wrote over the last 15 years or so, and we've now collated all the information. It's answering the questions that the owners ask or leave unasked but really want answered. So it's a lot about behavior. It's a lot about what I call the human-cat dyad. It's how cats relate to humans and how the humans need to adapt more than the cats.
One thing I've noticed about you is I've seen you in different places in the world. You've sought to always sharpen your saw to learn the very best thinking and current things. And I quote you quite often because of that you have the science and the soul. I've noticed that about animals. Like some of your things about looking for subtlety, whether it's a subtlety of illnesses, subtlety of distress, and so I've learned things from you that I've actually put into practice myself, things that I have then taught other people. But that's one of the things I like about this book is you're going to get somebody that's a recognized, feline expert from not just in your community, but from around the world. It's going to give some of these things that are going to prevent problems or let you detect things early on, or some of these things that you're even too embarrassed to tell the veterinarian about, that there's actually solutions for some of these.
Well, thank you. That's the aim of it, is to make a lot of cats' lives better. We have the book printed and we also have it on CD. So and all the various versions of the ebook, so you can get it anywhere, anytime.
Now let me ask you two other questions. If you were to narrow it down to the top two things that cat owners do wrong, that you wished every cat owner did right for their cat, what would it be?
The first would be to make the carrier, you start with kittens and even adult cats, and I have them be put in and out of the carrier for no reason.
Right.
So it's just not a big deal. And there are assorted ways to get started with that. And familiarity creates contentment, not contempt. In a cat world, familiarity and consistency, and you just don't give up when the going gets rough. The cat will often resist, but then they recognize that resistance is futile, and they'll give in.
So the carrier is comfort then. It's not a containment. It's
just there.
It's safety. And so then what's the second thing that you would say?
And the second thing I'd really like owners to do is to learn to clip their cat's nails. I know it's terrifying, and I will do it for them, but if you can clip a cat's nails and give it a pill, then those seems to be the two things that give the cats confidence in the owner, that the owner can do the right thing for it. And the cats just relax when they need regular medication, and there's an enormous difference between a cat that'll take a pill long term that will help it, and the cat who won't take a pill at all, and that leaves me with no options for treatment quite often.
You might be the human whisperer besides a cat whisperer, because I'm looking into your eyes with your glasses. I'm feeling like I'm being hypnotized by this message, but I absolutely love it. So one final question. What's something that cat owners worry about too much? There's always something that they don't worry enough about. Let's say a cat that's drinking more water or not eating food. What's something that from the book that maybe a cat owner worries too much about?
I think we worry too much about worming cats these days, because the cats are better fed and the wormer products are a lot more effective. So I think leading on from that, it's what diseases can a cat give people? There's really not that many, because if there were, I'd be covered in it.
Right, that's a good point. You very seldom hear, or absolutely never hear, about veterinarians becoming sick from zoonotic diseases. Very, very, very rare. So I would say for somebody that's getting a first cat, for the first time, or you're getting another cat, a lot of times you get into bad habits and you think this is the right way to do it. So this will get you off on a fresh, good start. And for those of you that already have cats, this is going to help you even return even more of a portion of what you owe them for the unconditional love and affection that they give you. So I highly recommend this book. It's not only on my bookshelf, it's one that I recommend for new cat owners and for veterinary healthcare professionals.